Peace be with you. We are trying to do something new on internet, on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. One of my main problems for years was how can I be at the same time on the social networks and also connect what I'm saying in my lectures, in the conferences, or in the very short videos that we have, and connect this with the work I am trying to do while writing books. Unfortunately, the great majority of the people who are following me are not even reading books, and not enough. And you can't escape reading. That's essential. We know that the Islamic tradition is starting with read, Iqra. So we have to read, but we also have to take time, and there is something that should motivate you to come back to the reading of books and not only following thoughts. And you can't construct your thought, you cannot get a deep understanding of things if you only listen to videos and to lectures. Reading is essential to structure your mind and deepen your understanding of notions, of Islamic notions. And in the three fields within which I have been working, the fundamentals of Islamic thought and how we have to promote reform, not reforming Islam, because Islam doesn't need reform, but reforming the Muslim mind in our understanding of the scriptures, understanding of the notions, coming back to the sources, trying to understand the Quran and trying to understand the prophetic traditions. This is something that I have been working, and this is the fundamentals. At the same time, I have been writing on the situation of Muslims in Muslim majority countries and what are the challenges, the difference between religion and cultures, the way we have to deal with social dynamics, we have to deal with diversity, equality, democracy, democratization, freedom, and all these notions and dynamics that are so important. And Western Muslims is the third field within which I have tried to promote something which is a deeper understanding of what it means to be a citizen, what it means to have multiple identities, in which way we have to deal with the surrounding societies in a situation of minority, which is not new in history. It's new in the secular setting, but it's not new. It has been the case in African countries, it has been the case in Asian countries, and now in the West we are experiencing this. So three fields with books that have been written on this. And what I want to do now is through this new concept, this new program, it's to try to introduce you to the books chapter by chapter, to take the books and to try to give you a sense and to entice you to come to read the book and to try to understand the notions and to try to understand what was my own expectation and my own attempt when I was writing these books. So this is this connection between the social networks and books, which is so necessary. You can't just follow and try to or simplify thoughts and theories and vision in 3 minutes. We don't have time to talk to journalists. We don't have time in the mainstream media. This is where we need to take time first to introduce you to some of these thoughts, and then you take time in your life to read books, to try to understand better what and in which way we have to deal with our frame of reference, our universe of reference, our notions, the essential and critical notions that we have in the Islamic tradition, but also the contemporary issues and the challenges ahead. And we have to face our own contradictions and sometimes our shortcomings, and at the same time not to play the victims and to try to come back to a deep understanding as subject, as men and women, ordinary Muslims, intellectuals, scholars, and to try to do what we have to do is to be consistent and to try to face up to the challenges of our time. So what I am going to do, and this will be programs, this new was in silence, to take time with you, book after book, chapter after chapter, to try to introduce you to what is the substance of every chapter of the book. I will start with the quest for meaning and once again try to summarize some of the ideas, but not to give you everything which is coming from the book, but to push you to come and back to the book and to read. to read. That's what it is all about. If you have suggestions, if you have an idea how we can, through this program or series of programs, come and reconnect what we are doing here with writing, so let me know. It could be about even other thinkers. It could be, now I will start in a humble way with what I have been trying to do over the last 30 years, but why not thinking about other suggestions? So please put this as comments with this post, and I will take time to read and to try to take advantage of what you are suggesting, inshallah. So hope this will be useful, and may God be with you and peace be with you.